Well, I'm having a great time. I've met a lot of very interesting people. I think some of the startups are very impressive. I've enjoyed the speakers, and I've met a lot of very cool entrepreneurs, a lot of very cool venture capitalists, angel investors, so I'm having a good time. I think the energy in the startup hall is really great. I've talked to a lot of young people who are having great ideas, very ambitious. They want to build exciting companies. So I think that for me is kind of my favourite experience so far. The whole way that one can market one's brand is done to some degree through storytelling, through narrative, through having an identity that can easily be translated across markets. And you look at every successful brand in the world, whether that is a fashion brand or whether that is an internet brand or a technology brand, I should say, they've all thought about what their story is, what their brand means for consumers, what their history is, how they present their heritage. You've got to think very, very clearly about what your story is and then represent it to people very clearly in a way that they can connect with emotionally. And that's kind of what my talk was about, is about thinking about your story affecting people in their emotionally rather than just in terms of kind of like their immediate response. I mean, at Wired, we every year put together a huge big package about the startup scene throughout Europe. It's one of the things that we do and we're really excited about to support the startup scene in Europe. We identify the 10 key cities that we think are doing, that have the most exciting businesses. We're going to be looking very closely now at Ukraine and other CIS countries because clearly the scene here is very vibrant. So I don't think it'll be too long before we see one of these cities, maybe Kiev or another city in this region, actually entering that kind of 10 city list that we compile to show which is the most exciting. Well, we don't have any plans at the moment to move Wired into this territory, but we have our digital edition, which you can download. We also have a very successful website, wired.co.uk, which has all of our content on it. So people can engage with us from here by looking at our digital editions. But who knows, if you guys keep building these businesses, there might be a need for Wired to establish itself in this territory. Well, we'd like to do it through our storytelling and through our content. Physically, we're not going to end up having an office here or anything, I don't think, certainly not in the short term or medium term. But I think that we'll be looking to really cover a lot of stories from this region because there's a lot of fast growth, interesting, innovative businesses. There's a lot of exciting entrepreneurs here. So certainly we're going to be looking very closely at what's happening here, reporting on it, and hopefully helping to add value to the tech scene here and to the startup scene in Kiev and Ukraine.